now in your ear holes, in your eyeballs and everything. That's what you normally say, isn't it?
No, I don't normally say come and get you from Mr George Rogerbotty. There's nobody watching, so don't waste any good stuff.
What good stuff?
Any good stuff.
There's not going to be any good stuff going on, mate. Except for our dinner. Oh look, apparently I've got a notification. Boaty's World is live. That'd be shit. When I just did an impromptu live before I just start, I set off just talking as if there were people, and then when I looked up, there was. That's the best thing to do.
Right.
So all of your people, I think, probably still at work.
It is that sort of time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, are we going to have some biscuits and stuff now?
Yeah, I'm going to have a Thündercock milk chocolate coated caramel wafer biscuit.
Look, we've got a viewer.
Oh, have we got one?
Well, I can see a two on there.
Yeah, well, one of them's me.
Right.
Is the other one you?
No.
Oh no, it's Bad Books, and his message has been held for review. It'll be filth. It's always filth with Bad Books. Show. That'll better not be shit. Oh, well, that's a warning, isn't it? That's a warning to us.
There is, yeah. It's a warning we should take very seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Bad Books. Would you like a Thündercock caramel wafer? Mmm. Excellent.
Good.
Look at this. Oh, Mike's here.
Mine?
Yeah.
As in classic Wheels Wales, Mike.
Is that your impression of Mike?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Classic Wheels Wales.
That's pants.
You might like it.
Oh, Chef Daniel is with us. I'm going to have a little tidy up from lunch. Live, tidying up.
That's why you do it. You thought, I'll wait till we have a live stream before doing some tidy up, so I've got some content.
That wasn't actually my thought process, but we'll put the dirty cutlery in this one.
No, you will.
That's the rubbish bag.
That's quite a good bag.
You had a takeaway then, says Bad Books. No, we didn't. No, we didn't, Bad Books. I cooked. And
Yeah, takeaway.
there you are. Look, there is the evidence of my cookery.
All the evidence of not cleaning it from last time.
It's the first time I've cooked it here, you silly sausage.
You can easily bring some dirty pans up, can't you?
That'd be a lot of effort to go to actually bring dirty pans to a caravan.
That's the kind of thing you do, isn't it? It's like keep finding your underpants under the seats.
But what I did, Bad Books, well, don't forget your bikini. You left it there last time. What I did, Bad Books, is to save having to bring crockery and then take it home to wash up, because we haven't as yet got any water here in Mr George Rogerbotty, I brought takeaway containers to put the food in. So that explains that. Are you not looking at their comments?
No, I can see it from here.
Can you?
Well, no, not yet.
They're not up there.
Oh gosh, the table farted. Didn't know it could do that.
Have you finished your Thündercock milk chocolate coated caramel wafer?
Yeah. Of course I have. What else can I have?
Oh, Mike has got a message for you in response to your impersonation of him. And it's quite succinct.
What was it?
And it says, up yours.
How generous of you, Mike. Yes, what a rather go on, tricky words, barbers. Oh.
Is it really a VW bus? I think we wish it was.
What, this?
Yeah. Because it'd be worth a shed load of money then, and we could sell it.
Oh, well done, Matthew. Matthew_Harrison. In response to my Facebook post before, has put J.
Ah!
He's got it right.
Well, you kind of gave the game away by putting J yourself.
Yeah, but he's correctly also written
Oh,
J.
I see.
Yeah.
So he's actually...
He's the winner.
Right, so he's seen our lunch video.
No, he hasn't. No, I don't. Unless you actually did it live and you posted it already. You edited it whilst I was having a look around your car, which is obviously not what happened.
Oh, can you edit lunch videos then? I never knew that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't suppose you do, do you? Just stick it straight on.
Where's the rubbish bag?
It's a good bag. It's there.
There we are. Thank you.
Let's use this.
Oh, we've got another hidden message.
Let's hope it's worthwhile hiding.
Let's have a look. Now, one has been... Hang on. Paul Most Turd looks more dignified than he actually is.
Most turd?
Yeah. Must Turd.
Ah, right. I might just have to look at comments myself, using up more of my data.
There's a question for you to answer. Are you more dignified than you appear to be?
Did you hear that? I've got to turn the volume down, haven't I?
You have, yeah.
Otherwise we'll get a feedback loop.
We will.
I thought I looked very dignified. So it's very difficult to say yes or no to that. But I could say, I don't know. In fact, I'll stick with that. I don't know.
Are you in the TARDIS?
Yeah. The TARDIS of Doom. Oh.
The last live was class, says Mike.
Which one was that? Mine?
Well, that's the question,
the last
isn't it?
one was mine.
Does he mean yours, or
Oh.
does he mean my last one?
He didn't watch mine, the ungrateful, selfish Welsh git.
He's probably working.
Now, well, yeah, but what else could you be doing? You know, when one of us doesn't not alive, just drop everything and just get watching.
That's racist, calling him Welsh.
He's Welsh. No, he's Greek.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I'm sorry, Mike. I
Is
don't
it?
mean to call you Welsh.
You have misraced
Yeah, you're going to insult someone.
You've
Do it correctly.
misraced him, yeah.
Hey? No, oh, no. I did one this morning as well, Mr. Mike. I did cancel the other one, but I didn't cancel the one that I didn't tell anyone about. I just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
And that was the good thing about that, is that because I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it, I couldn't let anyone down by cancelling it, because you wouldn't have known that I cancelled it.
And yet you didn't cancel it.
No, I didn't. I didn't take that opportunity to not do something I didn't say I was going to do.
So basically, you're only willing to cancel something when you know that it's going to annoy people and inconvenience them.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you know? Your picture's a bit blurry, isn't it?
Is it?
It looks blurry to me.
Oh, I think it... Oh, it's because it's got a screen protector on it.
No. It looks blurry in here as well.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, what do you reckon? Have a look. Have a look. Do you look blurry on there? Maybe it's because of the light.
It's looking into the light, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That's... look, Gareth Williams is... Oh, the Ken Joe's back. Mustard. Will you play guitar live from a trailer? Well, definitely not today.
Oh!
Oh gosh, you nearly dropped an empty container. The disaster that would have unfolded there.
Oh, what was that?
So the Ken
I never know how to
Joe-
pronounce that.
Ken Joe. Is it the Ken Joe, the original Ken Joe that used to comment on all my videos until I was a bit too polite about something. He told me off for not being blunt about something I didn't like. That's what it was.
Right.
I apologised for not liking something, and he said you should never apologise.
Right.
And so he fell out with him for it.
Ah.
He didn't really, but I think it's the same chap. I presume it's the same chap.
How do you pronounce him?
add-on.
Right. What else have we got?
Pissed. Bad Books. Mustard's live today was surprising. Was superbly smashing and super, even though I was tinkering in the shed. Yeah, you shouldn't apologise. Well, I'm not going to apologise to you then. Oh gosh, it's raining again. Pity that Underscore's not here.
Well, he is here in spirit.
I don't mean Peter's not here on this live stream.
Why is it pity?
Because I could say thank you for these beers.
Well, you could say thank you via the medium of...
Facebook, like I normally do.
No,
Messenger.
No, this live, we're broadcasting to the nation. You could use this opportunity to...
Oh yeah, that's what I meant though.
To spank him.
Oh, he isn't he? It's just that I'm here. Well, Matthew underscore. This is a bottle of Golden Hen. In fact, old Golden Hen.
I think you probably knew that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that I know what it is as well.
Oh, no.
And, yeah, but from there, you probably can't tell the difference between that one and this one, which is Old Speckled Hen. And Old Speckled Hen being the original of the old MG beers.
The old hens.
Yeah, they're both pleasant beers. They're both pleasant beers, and you're a very pleasant man for actually sending them my way. So
It does rattle on, doesn't it?
I'm trying to compete with you, and I have no chance. So anyway, thank you very much. But what I have also got from...
And thank you for... Well, I've already said thank you, but I'll say thank you again for the nice things that you gave me.
He gave me a scratch card.
He did?
And I'm going to tell you right now, I've never ever done a scratch card, so I've got to look at the instructions, see what you do with it. Presumably you just scratch stuff off, but if you just scratch them all off, does that...
Invalidate your...
Yeah. Maybe it's one of those where you can only scratch 3 off, or 2 off, something like that.
You know what that just reminded me of then?
No.
You know the bit in, like, every romantic film ever, where the plain star,
Yeah.
who's always got her hair tied back and wears glasses because she's an office girl and she's not, and then suddenly she shakes her hair loose like that,
Yeah.
and takes her glasses off, and the man says, "Oh, but you're beautiful,"
I shall try that
and
see
she
whether
goes,
it works on you. Yeah, but it's important.
and then pottering ensues.
Is this edited? Right. So, oh, right. Okay. How to play? Right. You must be over 18 years old. Check. Scratch off 3 of the black coating. Okay. Scratch off all of the black. Oh, you scratch it all off.
Yeah.
Match 3 identical black amounts to win. One of the amounts, or match 3 identical. This is rather complicated.
It's really not. You scratch it all off, and if you get 3 amounts the same, you win that amount.
Right, okay. So I don't really need to read the instructions anymore, do I? Shall I scratch them off? Should we do a live scratch off?
Do it.
I bought a lottery ticket.
Oh, well done.
But I bought one in whatever year it was, 94, when it first came out.
Yeah.
The first ever lottery. I bought a ticket, and I anticipated on winning. I actually thought,
Yeah.
oh, it's going to be great. I'm going to have all this money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And then it was like just one go, and I thought, that's a con.
You see, I thought it was a con from the start. I thought that the lottery was a tax on people who didn't understand probability. And so I refused to do it.
Right.
And then after about 10 or 15 years, I thought, right, I'm the only person who's never done the lottery. So now if I do it once, I'm guaranteed to win.
Right.
Because that's the way things work. And I did it once, and I didn't win. And I thought, oh, well, fuck me.
So, was you surprised that you didn't win?
Genuinely gobsmacked.
Right. But you wouldn't have expected to win had you bought a lottery ticket on the first week?
No, not if I'd have done it
Right.
on the first week, 'cause then I'd have been a sheep.
Ah, right, okay. You effectively called me a sheep.
Did I?
Yeah. But I was only a sheep once. I was the kind of sheep, you know, I heard this story from one of the chaps who runs a farm.
What's his name?
Nick.
Mick?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And he said about his sheep, they all died because
Right.
one of them jumped over the wall
Yeah.
and the rest of them just followed. They,
Yeah.
didn't look over and think, oh no, that sheep's broken its leg. It's writhing around in agony. I won't do that myself. They just go, all right, that's where we're going, is it?
Yeah.
And they all just ended up in this great big pile of woolly, bloody mess
Right.
because they couldn't decide that possibly that wasn't a good idea.
Right.
So in order to be a sheep, you've got to do something that someone else has done and not even realise that you're doing it wrong, but just carry on doing it. Whereas I did the lottery once, didn't win anything.
Well,
didn't do
hang
it
on, to
again.
be fair.
So that means I'm not a sheep.
Well, no, actually it doesn't, because in your analogy, each sheep only jumped over the wall once.
Well, yeah, they did, yeah.
None of them jumped over the wall, died, and thought, right, I'll do that again.
Yeah, but they could all see the other sheep. They identify as sheep. They see other sheep and they think, that's just like me, that's why I'm going to follow it. And that's what happens when you're a sheep. If I'm a sheep, I'm going to do what that sheep's done. That's what I'm going to get next. Death.
Yeah, but again, using your analogy, they only did it once, and you only did the lottery once. So technically, you've done exactly the same as a sheep did. Therefore, you identify as a sheep, using your own argument.
It's not my argument, it's yours.
How is it mine? You started it.
Yeah, but I didn't actually come to that conclusion, you did.
Yeah, but only because you were wrong and I'm not.
You're never right about things. You're just so arrogant that you refuse to believe that anything that you say isn't actually the truth.
I did.
That's why you make such a good barrister.
I did get something wrong once.
Really?
Yeah, it was in 1982. I remember as if it was yesterday.
Yeah, it probably was yesterday.
But I'm not wrong about this.
Oh, right. Are you not?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not,
You are.
because
Of course you are.
your argument is that you're not a sheep because you only did it once.
Yeah.
And then to prove that, you go the example of what sheep do, which is to only do something once.
Yeah, but
Admittedly, they died, which
Yeah.
precluded them from the possibility of doing it again.
well, if
So are you saying to be a proper sheep, you would have had to have died after doing the lottery?
No. What I'm saying is that if those sheep were really unfortunate because they did die. If they just broke their legs and hobbled around for a month and then followed the next one over the following week, and at 7 o'clock every week they followed other sheep over the same bits of fence, which they probably would do, then don't shake your head at you're shaking your head at your own phone.
You've got to that stage in your wittering where you've ceased to even think yourself that you're making any sense, let alone convince anybody
No, what's
else.
happening is that you can't think of a way around that one, and because but you say to me, my answer is to just walk around you like in a circle when I can't win an argument. Yours is just to look at your own phone and go like that, looking for moral support from the people that are watching me as well with my Cows t-shirt on. Let's see if there are any comments worthwhile reading out.
Are you going to scratch that card or not? Or are you going to keep everybody in suspenders?
I forgot.
That's why, you see, that's why you never get anything done.
Why?
Because you just forget about things. You say, you spend half an hour saying, right, now, the next thing I'm going to do is this, and I need to do it because of this, that and the other, and my objective is to achieve this, that and the other, and I will need to do this, that and the other. Oh, a brick! And then 6 months later you say, oh, there's that thing I meant to do 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Amazingly, it hasn't mended itself.
No, well, things don't mend themselves.
Oh.
No.
My father had a car that mended itself. It was a Datsun 280C. And if something went wrong with it...
George Rogerbotty's here.
Is Rogerbotty here?
Yeah. What?
What?
No! What? George Rogerbotty's got here because he's interested in what the conversation's not about. Oh, look.
Excuse me.
Look at this. You've got... how many channel members have you got?
Channel members?
Yeah.
About 16, 17.
Gosh, that's...
Well, less than half the amount that you've got.
It's not.
Okay.
That's quite a lot, that. I'm impressed.
Right, one hidden.
Why have we still got the gas going anyway?
Because it's cold.
Well, why have I opened the window then?
Because you're a weirdo.
You weren't saying that when you sat to my face.
Don't say things like that. Boaty likes his buttocks scratched.
Yeah, he does actually. He likes them scratched. But I've refused to do it today.
Paul looks similar to my father with glasses, long hair and beard. But father is older than Mustard. Good luck, says Gareth.
Good luck.
Boaty is far from qualified to say Mustard does rattle on.
Wow, that's true actually.
Hi, early Bertie, says Chaz Brown.
Early Bertie.
And hi to you, early Boaty.
Oh, right.
Actually, Bertie would be how somebody from Hull would say Boaty.
Yeah, I have mentioned that before, haven't I?
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Oh, well done you.
You got to pretend that you've not seen that bit.
No, I've just got a sudden urge for a battered sausage. I still haven't had a battered sausage with chips and curry sauce, and I've been going on about it for a month.
You're not a battered sausage since the Chinese girlfriend.
Technically I have.
Go on then, let's do one.
One.
Right, what do you do? Scratch it off with your thumbnail?
Well, most people use a coin.
Yeah, but you'd have to be rich to do that, wouldn't you?
No, not necessarily. You could borrow a coin off somebody.
Well, I don't really want the coin. So...
Oh, well done. You've managed to rub off part of the barcode.
What?
That's the barcode.
No, it's not.
It is. You great tumchi.
That's not the barcode, it's the pound symbol.
No. Right, you've rubbed off the part of the scratch card that shows you the barcode that you need.
Which one's that?
The number that you need to... Right, that is the number that they need to put into their little machine if you've got a winning ticket.
Right. So it doesn't matter then, does it?
Well, it doesn't... No, you need to rub it off.
Oh, right.
But it's not anything to do with showing you whether you've won or not.
Right. Well, hang on, I just scribbled off the pound sign.
Oh, God almighty.
Yeah, but that's what I've done. I've scribbled off the pound sign.
I know you've scrabbled off
and
the
it's revealed
pound sign.
that.
Yeah, I know that.
So that bit above there where it says 50, is that the bit that's important?
None of that is important unless you've got a winning card.
Right. I've got 20 pence there. Which one should I go for next?
I don't know. Let's put it out there. Which pound sign would you like Captain Mustard to rub off next? He's gone for top right. He's gone for top right.
Oh, right. £10. £10.
Well done.
Excellent. So that, right, I have to get the rest of them.
Now, do you want to accept that £10, or do you want to gamble for more?
I'll accept it.
Okay. So don't rub any more off, and just take that card to the shop, and get your 10 quid.
That's not quite how it works, is it? Because I'm sure you have to rub 3 of them off. Now, am I going to have to read the instructions again?
He's not quite as dumb as he looks, is he?
Oh. Right, let's go for that one then.
Right, so we've got one £10. We need 2 more £10 in order to win. Guess how much?
Well, that one says £100.
Right.
Right, so let's do that one then. That one says £2,000. That's even better.
Well, it is if you get some others to match them.
All right, do you need 3 to match?
You need 3 to match, yeah.
Right, okay. But people get addicted to these, don't they?
Yes.
Oh, look, got £10 there.
Oh!
So what do I want? Another £10 or 200s or 2000s? That's what I want, isn't it?
Yeah.
100. Oh!
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 That means I'm going to win!
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
I can't see any possibility that you won't win either 10 or £100.
Well, that's £5. I don't look at that one.
Ah, right.
And that one is, eh? Yeah?
That's the continuation of the number that...
Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean I haven't got it? That's just the barcode thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there isn't anything under that?
Possibly not.
Oh, that was disappointing. No. That was another £20.
Oh.
So 2 20s. And what was that one? Oh, hang on, I didn't scribble it off, that's why. 2 20. No, I've not won anything.
Well, I don't think any of us saw that coming.
Gosh, that was exhausting. People
Look.
pay for this, don't they?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea. Good luck, says Gareth Williams. No, I didn't get any of that.
It's too hot in here now. I broke into a bit of a sweat with that scratch card, I will admit. But
I'll turn off one of these blowers.
I best put that back in my pocket then, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah. Useful thing, you can spend it in a shop.
Jimmy Quinn's giving you £2.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy Quinn, what a gentlemanly, chappy, good boy he is.
He's a lovely man, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
He's probably my favourite Jimmy.
Is it?
Yeah. Who's your favourite Jimmy?
I don't know, actually. I don't know that many of them. Jimmy Carr.
Should we have a Jimmy off?
Jimmy off.
Yeah, let's have a Jimmy off. Right, who's starting?
I hate these games.
I know you do. And no cheating.
Jimmy Quinn.
This is a genuine one they're working. Oh, have you started?
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy Cranky.
Oh. Oh. Jimmy Riddle.
Jimmy Carter.
Good one.
Ah, thank you.
Jimmy Piper.
Who's that? Bzz, challenge.
Come on, challenge it then.
Who's Billy Piper? Oh, who's... No, not in the caravan, I told you!
The window's open, I couldn't help it. There's the Momo that's made me do that.
Yeah, that's it, blame the moment.
Oh gosh, wait for that.
Okay, who's Jimmy Piper?
He's a saxophonist. Just let me keep it.
I suspect that you're cheating, but I'm going to let that one go. Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
Jimmy Page.
No, he's real, isn't he? He's from...
He's real.
He's from a rock group, isn't he?
Yes, a very famous rock group.
Led Zeppelin.
Well done. I wasn't expecting you to get that.
Yeah, I see.
Right, Jimmy Mack's my next one.
Oh, you don't help him. Don't bloody help him.
I've already taken it.
Okay, Jimmy Durante.
I don't know who he is. Who's
Actor.
Alright, who's Jimmy Buffett?
Oh God, you can't have him, he's mine. And it's not Buffet, it's Buffett. He's like my favourite singer of all time.
Go on, you have that one then.
That's why I'm called Boaty, because of Jimmy Buffett.
Go on then, don't get angry.
Alright, I'm having it. Jimmy
that's
Buffett.
yours. That comes courtesy of Jimmy Cheeseburger.
Thank you, Jimmy Cheeseburger.
Well, this is a good idea actually. I mean, other people doing the Jimmys for us. Jimmy White. Jimmy White says Chaz Brown. That's the one I'm having. Thank you, Chaz Brown. I've already done Jimmy Page. Your turn.
Jimmy Hill.
That's there. Well done, Chaz Brown. Ah. Rogerbotty going naughty. Jimmy Somerville.
Oh, well done.
And that's not one that was written down there as well, so that's good. I actually thought of that all by myself. In your game of Jimmy Off that you so invented.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we have Jims or Jimmys as well then? Because these.
Jimmy Edwards. He
Yeah.
was a Jimmy. He was a genuine Jimmy. You can't have Jim Davidson because nobody's ever called Jim Davidson Jimmy.
No, they haven't, have they?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Well, somebody might have done.
Yeah, but you would have to get that. You would have to get that confirmed in person by Jim Davidson.
Oh yeah. So should we ask him? Right, yeah, Jim Davidson, hi there. Would you like to join this live stream and knock off the racist jokes and just join us, and you'll be welcome here.
Why don't we do that as a challenge? We
What?
were talking about doing a challenge,
Yeah.
right? So the challenge is, which of us is the first to get a genuine reply from Jim Davidson as to whether he's ever been called Jimmy?
Yeah. Good idea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Okay?
Jim Davidson's on YouTube as well,
Right. And
as himself.
and we're really famous YouTubers.
Yep.
Is he as famous as us? Has he got as many subscribers as we have?
He's got more.
More?
Hmm?
More than us?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Oh, he's managed it somehow.
I didn't think anybody had more than us.
Do you know who Jim Davidson looks like now? He looks a bit like Colin Furze.
Who's Colin Furze?
He's a man called Colin Furze who does inventing things in his garden.
Right.
You don't seem that interested. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to press
Jimmy
that.
Connors. Jimmy Tarbuck, actually.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, well done. Yeah. And I'd have said that when I'd ever thought of it, but I didn't.
Whose turn is it?
Well, yours, because I've just said Jimmy Tarbuck.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I know
Hold
it
on.
is.
There's one.
It is quite blurry.
Oh, the Ken Joji says, fuck all the Jimmies. So that'd be quite a challenge, wouldn't it? Right, if you had to fuck all the Jimmies, who would you start with?
Oh, depends on what you mean by fucking them.
Well, what do you not understand about them?
Well, I mean, do you mean actual sex?
Yeah, pottery.
Jimmy sex?
Yeah.
Or just fucking them off out your life?
No, I think he meant
So
podger them.
Why, Ken Joe? Why would you think about such a thing? What's in your mind to consider wanting to have coitus with every single Jimmy in the world?
That would be a hell of a challenge though for a life, wouldn't it?
I thought off. Ah, right, okay, so yeah, I was right in not thinking that.
In not what?
He doesn't want to have sex with Jimmys or want us to have sex with Jimmys, but
Jimmy Savile.
yeah, obviously I was avoiding that one because his name's no longer said, is it?
Well,
Yeah, no, we can't pretend he wasn't there. He's still dead.
he is dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's well and truly dead.
I mean, is it wrong to?
Jimmy Nail, that's a good one. And Jimi Hendrix, excellent.
You can't have two.
No.
You've got to pick one of
I'll
those.
do it. Well,
Do you want Nail or Hendrix?
Hendrix?
Jimmy Nail.
Well done. Well done. My turn. My turn. Come on, everyone. There's an awful lot of Jimmys about, isn't there?
There are a lot of Jimmys.
Yeah. I was particularly pleased with Jimmy, really.
I would have gone for Jimmy Nail over Jimi Hendrix.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, you did.
Did you know that Jimmy Nail apparently became an incredible prima donna and was a massive pain in the arse in
Auf Wiedersehen.
the second Auf Wiedersehen Pet?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Why?
Because in the first one, he wasn't genuinely being considered for a role.
Right.
He was one of his family members was being considered for the role, and he just rocked up with her. He wasn't actually auditioning, and he ended up getting the part of us. So he was just like really grateful to have been plucked from obscurity.
Yeah.
And you know, and got this role that was going to make him famous. But then in the second series, he got all above himself apparently, and kept trying to tell the director how to do his job and all of that sort of thing.
What a twat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe the directors really did need some telling.
The director didn't think so.
No, normally they wouldn't do, would they not?
No, they wouldn't. Some people are like that.
Jimmy Nail did songs.
He did. He had a very nice voice.
He didn't sound like he looked.
No, he didn't.
No.
Can you think?
He's kind of like he's like the rock hard Lisa Stansfield.
You always try to bring Lisa Stansfield into the conversation just so you can mention that.
No, I don't want to be using up one of my famous anecdotes. Not on your live stream.
They've all heard it before. They all know that you allegedly podgered Lisa Stansfield.
Jimmy Morrison.
No, I'm not having that. That one doesn't count. He was never known as Jimmy.
Jimmy Morrison, yeah.
Jimmy Connors is a good one.
Jimmy Connors, oh yeah. Well done. It's not your...
Mustard, you don't need to avoid Jimmy Savile, you're too old for him. That's what I like about Matt. He goes where nobody else would.
Yeah, like... like your restaurant.
What do you mean?
Like your chip shop.
Oh yeah, who is it who's convinced that I've got a chip shop?
Dave Smith.
I haven't seen him for a while.
No, me neither.
I wonder how many people, after Saturday night's live stream, I wonder how many people I'll never see again.
Oh, yeah, maybe a few. I mean, you're probably doing alright having 12 at the moment. Mustard, come on, play electric guitar once. I've done it more than once, I used to do it all the time.
Who is your favourite guitarist?
It'll be someone that you don't know.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't have a favourite of anything. You know, I have lots of things I like.
So you don't have a favourite car?
No.
So Nigel isn't your favourite car?
Oh, well, my favourite car is not my car. It's yours. Swap it for that.
Eh?
I'll swap Nigel for that.
For what?
For your Land Rover.
You don't like my Land Rover?
I do.
You just argued that it's a load of shit compared to
I didn't argue it was a load of shit.
pre-facelift.
I said, Jimmy Carter, well done. Well
I've
done.
had Jimmy Carter.
Well, I'm on it as well now.
You can't.
I just did.
We can't have the same Jimmy. That's wrong.
Yeah, but there was enough space in between for everyone to forget.
Oh, hang on. So you're telling me that Jimmy resets like perp? So this game could go on for the rest of our lives.
It could go on for the rest of the live stream.
Until dementia kicked in.
Oh, it's already has done, hasn't it?
So go on, you were saying about my Freelander one that you hate.
I don't hate it. Don't lie down like that. That looks really strange.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be uncomfortable lying down with that.
I'm actually feeling quite comfortable.
Shall I join you?
No.
No, good.
I'm just hoping I don't get an erection. I got a massive...
You've got one, haven't you?
No,
that's
I haven't!
You sat bolted... Right, you're trying to get my eyes to look towards your,
No.
your cod piece, and I'm not going to do...
I was just going to say that when I read that story,
What story?
the one on Saturday night,
Oh, yeah.
unexpectedly, at one particular moment, I got the most almighty stonker. I was just about to stand up and have a puff on my cigarette, and I had to... Oh, no! Where did that come from?
Did you mention that?
No.
All right.
No, I was very good. I stuck exactly to the script. I was very professional.
It's not. It wasn't a script, though, was it?
Yeah.
I've said Jimmy Somerville. Jimmy Bowen.
No, he was a Jim. He wasn't a Jimmy.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's dead.
Well, Jim Bowen.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Jimmy Cliff.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Singer.
Right.
What did he sing? I'm trying to think what his big hit was.
Jimmy Fallon.
No, not familiar with that one.
Do you know, it'd be really good if I had like a button, like a press, for my glasses like that, and I just press it and they go off, so I can actually look at long distance, and then just release the button, and then it goes down there.
That'd be cool. Or you
So-
could get some bifocals.
What?
You could get some bifocals.
Right. It works, that. It's actually a good idea.
Well, why don't you design one, patent it, and sell it?
Does anybody think that's a good idea?
You could call it the patented mustard glass temporary.
And I've got loads of ideas like that in the pipeline.
Right.
I will be making those.
Are any of them as good as my idea about the using the chemical toilet stuff in normal household toilets, so that you don't get skid marks left by your Oriental girlfriend?
Well, I've not had anybody argue against that as an idea.
I think it's an excellent idea.
Yeah, well, you would do 'cause it's your idea. Or at least you say it's your idea.
It is my idea, and it's not a given that I would think it's a good idea. I've had lots of ideas that even I recognise are not good ideas.
Like lying down there with your erection right now.
I haven't got an erection.
No, what you're relying on is the way you got jeans on. They've got enough constraint there. You can keep it.
These haven't. These haven't.
You haven't got the strength in your penis to pop out your jeans. I know that for sure.
These are Levi 501s.
Gosh.
And they're notorious with a button fly.
Right.
And they're notoriously generous in the codpiece area.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right.
They're my favourite jeans, Levi 501s.
Look, we're getting back into caravan weather.
Do you think it's too late to go caravanning?
What, today?
Yeah.
Well, it's 6:15, so probably, yeah.
Right.
Gosh, yeah. Lots and lots of jimmies on the go. The rain has gone. Exactly, yeah, the rain is gone. And it's been replaced by sunshine and clouds.
To explain, in case you're wondering,
Which won't be.
They might be.
I would be.
We were supposed to be doing a video today where we took the caravan out of the yard, towed it up to the top of a mountain or a large hill and made lunch. And the weather has been so bad that we've literally not been able to do anything. And anything that we thought that we could do to make the day slightly productive has failed utterly. And we got wet and we got cold and we had a late lunch. Was quite good though, even though it was late.
It was late, but it was good. And, well, you had an entirely unproductive day, and I did a review.
Oh yes, that's
on
true.
a car.
Yeah.
I did a car review.
I suppose I've got a lunch video.
Yeah. And you got a live stream out of it.
And a live stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a good car review, do you think? Do you think you'll get many thousands of views for it?
No.
What will you call it?
Another silver piece of shite that I sit my arse into. No, obviously I want it to have lots of views, and
What percent?
and obviously I don't dislike them, do I? I'm not known for disliking anything with a Rover badge on it. Well, I mean I am a bit, but I mean I'm known for not being unrealistic about them. If it was a bad car, I'd still probably like it. The worst thing about it, shall I tell you?
Yeah, go on.
The rear wheel arch.
What's wrong with a rear wheel arch?
It's just in the way when you get in and out the back.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the worst thing about it.
No, it's just one of the things I wasn't expecting.
Right.
Because the one I used to have was a 3-door, and you didn't have that problem. You had a different kind of problem altogether.
Right. So, your car just didn't have a back, and that was better than the car that had a back but had a wheel arch.
No. It had 2 big doors instead of 4 small ones. So you open up the front door, because that's the only one available, and fold the seat forward and climb the back that way. Which is inconvenient.
It's terribly inconvenient.
But
I think if you're going to have a 2-door car, have 2 seats.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't prat about. Don't try and be clever and, you know, get some theoretical best of all worlds. If you want 2 doors, have a 2-seater.
Yeah, but the point is...
What's the point
No.
of having back seats and only 2 doors? What's the point of having seats where you haven't got a door to get into them? It's pointless.
It's not pointless.
It's pointless.
I've got a Rover 25, you might have seen it. It's a 3-door model, so it's
Yeah.
got big doors on the front.
Yeah.
And if you want to get into the back, you have to fold the seats forward.
Yeah, so why not just have back doors?
Because it doesn't look right with small doors.
So why have back seats?
Because you sometimes want to ferry people around the back.
Then have a 5-door car.
Yeah, but I don't want a 5-door car. I like the 3-door
So have 2 seats.
version. No, it's not a pointless argument. It's still, you can still fit people in the back, but it looks better because it hasn't got small doors, it's got big doors.
Why don't you just fold the back seats down flat and then it would look cool?
It would.
Instead of looking like a stupid car with inconvenient rear seats, it would look like a cool 2-door sports car with a sports load hatch.
Maybe.
It'd look like a Lotus Europa.
Maybe one day Nigel will retire ever so slightly from being a family car and just come into something else, and I'll turn it into a van, take the rear seats
How
out.
do you get away with calling Nigel a family car? Your family are... None of your family want to be in it.
Yes, they do. They just don't want to admit it.
Oh, that's your argument, yeah.
Well, why would
Alfie is the family car. Well, no, not now. Minge, not Minge. What's his name?
Eric.
No, the new boy.
Beyonce.
Oh yeah, Beyonce Thunderstorm.
Beyonce Thunderstorm, yes.
Yeah, he's the new family car, isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah. Oh, no, not he.
Oh, is he a she?
It's not. Well, I mean, it's a very good example of where something isn't one particular gender, isn't it? It's cars don't have
It's got an oversized
reproductive organs.
It's got an oversized bottom that would suggest that it's a girl.
Oh, yes.
Even great big fat men don't have oversized bottoms, do they? Why do women have oversized bottoms and not men?
Because, well, obviously it's got something to do with natural selection, hasn't it?
Has it?
Yeah. You know how natural selection works, don't you?
Well, I thought I did, but I can't think of
So
how to.
you like skinny women, but
Yeah.
obviously the ones that actually want to breed with women prefer them to have a bit more meat on their bones. Otherwise, all women would be skinny.
No, it wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would.
No, because McDonald's.
What do you mean? Because McDonald's?
Because there are just women who they're big because they eat too much. Because they're greedy. Not because men want to sleep with them.
But
Right, take Alanis Morissette.
no.
Right?
No,
Alanis
Take
Morissette.
her where?
Take her
To
anywhere.
McDonald's.
Yeah, that's where she'd probably take you. Have you seen her lately?
No.
She's enormous.
She can't be enormous.
She's huge.
Right, so, yeah, what you're saying is that women become bigger and chunky because of the things that they eat.
Yeah.
Correct. But if men didn't find them attractive while bigger, they wouldn't be boning them.
But they're not boning them.
But they must be otherwise.
They're not.
Yeah, they must be. It's still too hot here.
Right, take Alanis Morissette as
Where?
an example.
McDonald's.
Yeah, take her to McDonald's. Right? Now, I would have happily chucked one up her.
Right.
And now I wouldn't. I would pay not to.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
You'd pay not to.
Yeah.
What you mean, like you? Is that a bit like you've paid to do it, and then you've seen them thought, oh, it's all right, keep the deposit.
No, if somebody said, right, you've got to do this, I'd say, I genuinely don't want to. Here's £10. You do it for me.
£10.
Yeah.
She's not that cheap, you know.
No, I'd give the £10 to the person who's going to podger her. Somebody like you who is a fan of the salad dodger.
You're a cruel man. I'd quite like to see what she looks like now because I'm kind of interested.
Would you like to, shall I show you a picture?
Yeah. If you can find a recent picture of her, and I'll tell you whether she's too much or not too much, and that will help you in the future.
All right, let's do exactly that.
Yeah.
That's the wrong
This sounds
thing,
like a new feature, actually. Is it too much?
No, it's not a new. It's an old feature that they had
but
that you're not supposed to know about.
I'll revamp it for my own purposes.
Matt will know. Matt, what was that feature? What was the too slim for mustard or whatever it was feature?
Ah, right, I see.
Hold on, let me. Alanis.
Yeah, do you need me to help you spell it?
No.
Eh? As a slightly crippled man, I find bigger women easier to catch. Oh gosh. Tracy says, I'm a rather larger lady and I get much attention. If I wasn't married, I'd have a very active sex life. Oh gosh, it doesn't really look like her. She's got...
I know. It looks like three hers all put together.
I don't mean that. I mean, her face has gone quite a bit older than I was expecting. Now,
You eat 7 Big Macs a day and see how yours looks.
Are you saying that's what her diet is?
I'm guessing that's what it is.
Right, but I need to see what the bottom half looks like as well before I make my choice. Because if it's all just on the top.
Is there not enough there to see? Look at the tum-tum.
Tum. Yeah, but it's got to be relative to whatever else is going on. It's no good just saying, oh, you know, it's like some men like ladies with big breasts, don't they? And they're not bothered whether the rest of it's in proportion. But I am. You know, I think it's important. He's got to find another one, which is good.
I'm going to try.
Still too slim for mustard? No, I didn't say that.
No, I think that was the feature.
Ah, right.
How's that one?
Well, right, yeah. It's difficult to tell because of a get-up.
Well, look, I can't order it a strip for you.
But that's where you really get a better idea. Can you not just find one with a bikini on, something like that? Just type in
What are the
Morissette, chunky and bikini.
I'm going to do exactly that. Alanis Morissette, chunky in bikini.
He'll never find one. Because she doesn't dress like the kind of lady that would actually show her body off, I don't think.
Are you joking? Right. Her second album,
Yeah.
right, and the big hit of it, Thank You.
Yeah.
She was naked on the album cover and throughout the entire video.
Brilliant.
Stark naked.
And that's why you liked it?
Yeah.
Right. Well admitted.
So she's exactly the, or at least she was the type to show her body off.
Was it really her body?
Yes.
Right. Well, in that case, then either things have got out of control, or she's happier being a larger lady now. And in that case, you'll probably find loads of pictures of her on Instagram.
Oh God, that's put me off my dinner.
You just had it. You're not going to chuck up, are you? That's not her, is it?
It is.
Well, why is it just from the back side? So she doesn't look that big to me.
I think that was some while ago when she was on her getting larger journey.
All right. Yeah.
So if you look at the other, yeah, she's all right in some of the other ones.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah. See, I reckon she'd be rather disappointed in me.
Disappointed in me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you only liked her when she was skinny.
Is that
So
wrong?
she knows if she'd have married you, you'd have been looking at a woman by
Or I'd have just taken the knife and fork off her.
now. She went to McDonald's. They don't use knife and fork there. She's a Canadian, isn't she? So they've got a bit.
She is Canadian.
They've got slightly better table manners.
Have they?
I don't know. Presumably. Was it you said the reason why Americans only eat burgers is because you don't. So you can just pick it up and just shove it in your face. Why do they have cheese on everything? Is it so that you can stick things together? It's like a kind of it's a synthetic glue or synthetic dairy product glue for sticking burgers and buns together. That'll be what it is. Ah. Last of the Summer Wine is the title of Boaty's worst nightmare.
Alanis's breasts are too scary for Boaty now.
Yeah.
They didn't used to be. Isn't it a shame we all have to get old? Well, I mean, that's better than dying. You know,
What,
don't
are you
get me
going
wrong.
off for a fag?
I'm just going to poke my head out the thing. You can carry on and entertain them, and I will.
Why don't you just not have a fag for a while?
Because that would involve not having a fag for a while.
Why
And
don't you turn the gas off?
I've already not had a fag for a while. I've already done that.
How long?
Too long.
Try 11 years.
I'd rather not. I did 11 years once.
Did you?
Yeah. I did 22 years.
I can smell food now.
Well, you're sitting next to the rubbish bag.
That might be what, yeah, because you've just blown a bit of fresh air in.
So what are we having next Monday then? As you've announced, we're never having a takeaway again.
Am I cooking?
Well, I don't know, it's your choice, isn't it?
Egg on toast.
Good luck making that in here.
What I'll do is I'll make some toast at home, wrap it up in tin foil.
Hang on, I think there should be a rule that you're only allowed to do your own food if it's as good as a takeaway.
Yeah, that's a fairly good rule.
Because our Monday lunches are a treat. And if you just bring egg on toast wrapped in foil, that's not going to be a treat.
Well, no, it's not. The only treat would be to her from that would be watching you trying to eat it.
I wouldn't try to eat it.
You have to do, otherwise it's being ungrateful.
I'm perfectly happy being ungrateful. I would just say, I'm not eating that shit. Take me to Eastern Blue.
And I'd say, I don't know where it is.
And then I'd say, actually, I've remembered I don't want Eastern Blue. I've been banging on about battered sausage, chips and curry sauce forever. I'm after David's.
Yeah.
And I know where that is.
Yeah. And you'll be going by yourself.
And I'd make you pay. It's your turn.
It's always my turn.
It's not. How is it always your turn? It wasn't your turn today, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? Steak and chips.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Steak and cheese.
No, steak and chips would be nice.
Well, steak. What about the chips? How do you do chips here? Should we have a chip pan? Should we have a chip pan fire? Do away with the caravan altogether.
I think Top Gear kind of beat us to that one, didn't they?
Yeah, I reckon they might have done that deliberately, don't you? Don't forget the mushy peas. Oh, right. So, well, basically, you're going to have the argument about our breast, how a steak should be cooked now.
Did you just say breasts then? There is no argument about how steak should be cooked.
Is there not?
No. There are two ways to cook steak, right and wrong.
Okay.
That's it. End of discussion.
So, right, say I was to say, right, we're going to have steak and chips next week. To save some money, we'll have steak and chips. No! No, not that one. You want this one. And then I end up spending twice the amount on steak and chips for us two than I would do if we went to the takeaway.
Actually, you wouldn't.
Farting in the caravan.
No, my bottom was outside of the caravan, technically. It was over the boundary, which is more than can be said for you, who just let fly where you're sitting, you dirty bugger.
Yeah, so steak and chips could possibly work out more expensive. And then, if I was to cook it, you'll only tell me I've done it wrong, won't you?
I don't know, it depends if you do it wrong. Alright, tell me how you would cook a nice piece of £3.29 rump steak.
£3.29?
That's how much it is at Sainsbury's, yeah.
Oh, is that right? Well... I would... I would boil...
You'd boil it in cheese. Or you'd boil it in old tea.
I'd boil it and then put it in the oven on gas mark way too high for about an hour. And then I'd fling it at you. It would, and if you didn't catch it and it hit something, it would break it. And serve your brittle steak with some overly cooked potatoes and some mushroom sauce. Mushroom sauce being, of course, milk, flour, liquidised mushrooms of indeterminate origin. So I can't be entirely sure how poisonous or non-poisonous they may well be. And what else would you like with that? Some red wine?
A sick bag? A
No
suicide pact?
No red wine, but you could have Vimto with vodka in it, which will have a similar effect in colour.
Oh, I'd like Vimto with vodka in it.
Would you?
Yeah. I'd like that very much.
How much would you enjoy being really quite pissed in the caravan and just falling asleep in it?
I'd enjoy that.
What if, during the evening, you slept here and I kept moving the scarecrow around and its lights would light up as LED lights? Eyes have been looking at you.
What scarecrow?
The one you haven't seen yet.
Oh.
The one that nobody's seen yet.
Oh, you mean your man?
Yeah.
Ah.
But he's fitted with his glow-in-the-dark eyes. And it can be moved around the yard at will.
So, how would I react to that? Now, did you say that I was quite pissed and fell asleep?
Yeah, but you woke up because you could hear some clattering noises going on outside.
Can I just stop you there? if I'm quite pissed and fall asleep, I'm not waking up because there are some clattering noises outside.
Hey, what the fuck is Boaty flashing at mustard? Oh, right, I see. Yeah. Well, Tracy assumed that because I was laughing, you must have something out showing it to me.
Oh, steak and eggs.
Yeah.
I quite like steak and eggs.
Oh.
For breakfast.
Right. Do you do eggs sometimes?
That's an epic breakfast. Haven't done them for years and years and years, but I used to eat steak and eggs. But I'll eat the yolk of an egg, but not the albumin.
Is that for the same reason as I like to fling them over? Because you don't like the snotty bits?
I don't like any of the white bits.
Right.
But I don't cook the white bits.
No, did you remove it?
I only cook the yolk.
Well, that's the bit that's actually going to use anyway.
What?
Well, the yolk.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The yolk's got all the protein in it.
So if I do a fried egg,
yeah,
then I only fry the yolk.
Well, you may as well not fry it, then, had you? You sort of stick it in the pan, pull it straight back out.
What?
Oh, would you like it to be stiff?
I like it to have a stiff underpinning.
All right, and then a smooth, orangey bit on the top.
Yeah. That you can dip your chips into.
Yeah.
And your sausage.
Yeah.
Sausage, egg and chips, that's an amazing thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, just egg
And I
and,
haven't
egg
had
and
it for
chips.
years.
Egg and chips was a staple diet of the family growing up in the 70s, of course.
Yeah, eating on newspaper on your laps in front of the telly.
No, on the plate, because your mum did it at home and you just basically...
Yeah, but you put your plate on newspaper on your lap.
Oh, right. Do you not use a table?
No. Well, I mean, I did, but...
And for a real treat one day, you have ravioli.
From a tin.
Yeah, from a tin. What else was a real treat?
Heinz tomato soup.
Oh. No, I don't know about that one.
I don't know. What was your big food type treat when you were young? I'm trying to remember. Well, the Chinese takeaway was a massive treat when that started happening, when that became a thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember the first one I had.
What, Chinese takeaway?
But I can remember that our local Chinese was at Wetleg shopping centre, and you never saw a Chinese person. There was, the menu all had numbers on it. None of them spoke English, and a fat lady sat behind the counter, and she took your order and she just wrote the numbers down and gave the piece of paper to the kitchen.
That's how it started, I guess, really, isn't it? To avoid any kind of communication issues.
Yeah.
Because we all understand numbers.
And interestingly, if you went to downtown Chicago into a McDonald's, that's how you ordered stuff there.
Oh, right.
Because all the staff were Puerto Rican.
Oh, right. I see.
Or Mexican.
Mexican.
Yeah.
I love how they pronounce Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's nice.
If you were having a Chinese takeaway tonight and you weren't paying for it,
no,
what would you have?
I don't know. I knew he was going to ask, and I don't know.
At what point did you know it? Did you know it last night?
As soon as you said it. As soon as you said
Oh, so once I said something, you knew what I was going to say.
No, I can't. I can't know what you're going to say when you've already said it. I knew what you was going to say as you were saying it.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And there's a Chinese chippy nearby, and it has a proper big menu of all sorts of things.
Right.
And I'd love to just have all sorts of stuff on there, but I think I just have that chips and curry sauce. Well, the curry sauce from the Chinese chippy is particularly good.
Are you seriously telling me if you went to a Chinese takeaway restaurant, you'd have chips and curry sauce?
No, because I wasn't paying for it. But when I am paying for it,
you have chips in case you don't like Chinese food?
No, I do like it. I just find it a little bit expensive and not particularly filling.
Okay, imagine we went to Chinatown in Sheffield.
Okay.
What would you have?
I don't know, do I? I've just answered that. It's the same question as what you've just asked me just a second ago.
It's
the same answer.
It's a different setting.
Well, right.
And with a completely different set of possible answers. Because you can't say I'd have sweet and sour chicken, or I'd have
No. But what if I was to say to you, right, I'm sorry, this is going to hurt, but I'm going to stamp on either your left foot or your right foot. Which one is it going to be?
Left.
Right, okay, great. I know which one to do. Next Wednesday, I'm going to do the same thing, but we'll be buried. Which one do you want to do then?
Left.
You've only got a choice of 2 feet, and you're very sure that your left foot isn't going to hurt as much.
No, I'm very sure that my right foot has been seriously badly broken in the past. And if you were to stamp on it, it would probably break again so badly that I'd never be able to walk again. Whereas my left has never been broken.
Not yet.
Yet. So, the chances of it recovering from a stamping would be much greater.
That means I could put more effort into it.
Well, that's down to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if I hadn't given you that information, would you have held back on your effort on the basis that you might cause injury?
Yeah.
If you were concerned about causing injury, you wouldn't be stamping on my foot at all.
Oh, well, you know, because I've been told by my people that I've got to do it. I don't want to stamp on the foot. I'll derive no pleasure from it.
So why would you do it?
Because I've been told I have to.
Have you not got your own mind?
Yeah, but it's in the same way as that you don't really want me to stamp on your foot. I don't really want to stamp on your foot, but it's just my orders.
Okay,
So if I don't stamp on your foot, somebody will eat my brain.
Okay, so all of these people who are sadly suffering from paranoid schizophrenia, and a voice in their head tells them that they have to murder all prostitutes, otherwise world will come to an end. Is that okay in your book?
No.
So why is it okay for you to carry out
It's
this
only
act
one
upon me?
person. There's only one person that's telling me to do this.
Right.
That's you.
I'm not telling you to do it.
You have. You give me the orders. You said if I don't stamp on your foot later on, something even worse will happen.
This is very concerning.
What's more concerning is it's now 7:15, and I need to go. 'Cause I've got stuff to put away.
Fish and chips for cheeseburger.
Oh. Cows. Here's a Chinese chippy, an Asian joiner. Nice one. The Bigfoot Atheist Inquirer. That's an interesting name. Oh, you've got another channel member that I've never seen before.
Well, I presume that's Joseph under a different account.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah, my friend Joe.
All right, I see.
The Western New York Bigfoot.
Oh, right, no, I meant the Trisha
And-
Alderman.
If that is you, Joe, then you put a video up on Facebook, a very short video, where you were drinking in the jacuzzi and listening to Jimmy Buffett. And that is my idea of heaven. I can't think of anything better than being in the jacuzzi listening to Boat Drinks by Jimmy Buffett.
Well, right. I think it's time to wrap it up.
Wrap what up.
Yes. Have you had any of these Quinn biscuits yet?
No.
I might just save them for next time, just in case you decide that you want them.
They just look so wrong.
We don't. Well, oh, that one doesn't work actually.
The gas has done well to last, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And you know, really.
Is the Reverend streaming tonight? I certainly am, Matt. 11 o'clock as per usual. Be there or be square. But I'm only doing an hour. Ugh. Because tonight's pornographic story is only an hour long.
Very nice.
That's a joke, that's a joke.
It's not a joke. He was telling me all about it before.
It's a joke.
He's going to do an hour and a half of pornography.
I am, but that's on Saturday. It's Saturdays where I do the Reverend Boaty's bedtime stories. I know that song.
Yeah.
And I can't think of it. No, I thought it was Physical by Olivia Newton-Bomb, but it's not. Oh, low battery.
Olivia Newton. No, it's not Physical. It's Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, you didn't. I knew that you knew it, but you didn't get it correct. Well, anyway, it's time to say goodbye.
Now is the time to say goodbye.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna...
Now is the time to yield a sigh. Now is the time to wend away until we meet again some sunny day. Why are you wearing your Cows t-shirt? Oh, is it because we were supposed to be doing a proper video?
It's just a t-shirt to put on that's got cows written on it, right? Well, we were supposed to be doing a proper video, that's correct.
And we didn't.
No.
So there will be nothing going out this Thursday. And we're not going to be doing another video until the correct number of people have watched the last one.
Ah, yes, that's the point.
Yeah.
Right, everybody who's watching Boaty's live stream that has me in it, I'm going to go and put some stuff away. And I'd like to thank Matthew, the underscore man, for the beer and the lottery ticket that didn't even offer a winning.
Can I nick one of these?
Make sure it's off the right one. Yeah.
What do you mean the right one?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter about that one. Just take it.
I'm trying to work out which one is best.
It doesn't matter.
Just to me, I want the best one.
Bye bye. I'll lock you in.
Okay guys, see you at 11 o'clock tonight. Bye bye.
Bye.